The name Cassandra evokes a haunting legacy from ancient Greek and Roman mythology rooted in tragedy, cursed foresight, and the dread of inevitable doom. Here's the story of why her name became synonymous with fear. Cassandra, daughter of King Priam and Queen Hecuba of Troy, was blessed and cursed by the god Apollo. Enamored with her, Apollo granted her the gift of prophecy. When she rejected his advances, he twisted his gift. Her visions of the future would never be believed. Thus Cassandra became a figure of tragic irony, foreseeing disaster but powerless to prevent it. She warned of the Trojan horse, the death of her brother Hector, and the fall of Troy itself. Yet her cries were dismissed as madness. When Troy burned, she sought refuge in Athena's temple, only to be violently seized by Ajax the Lesser, a sacrilege that doomed the Greeks' voyage home. After Troy's fall, Cassandra was taken as a war prize by Agamemnon, king of Mycenae. En route to Greece, she prophesied his murder at the hands of his wife, Clytemnestra, and her own death. I see blood on the threshold. The bath will run red, a net cast by a vengeful queen. Again, no one heeded her. Both she and Agamemnon were slaughtered upon arrival, fulfilling her vision. This arc sealed her reputation as a harbinger of unavoidable catastrophe. In Greek tragedies like Aeschylus's, her presence on stage signaled impending horror, heightening the audience's dread through dramatic irony. The paradox of truth. Cassandra's prophecies were always true but never trusted. To invoke her name was to acknowledge a terrifying truth knowledge without agency. Her curse embodied the human fear of foreseeing disaster but being helpless to stop it. Her story warned of defying the gods like Apollo or ignoring their omens. To Greeks and Romans, her fate was a lesson in hubris and the limits of mortal power. In Rome, Virgil's tied her to Troy's fall, a foundational trauma for Rome's mythic past. Her prophecies, though unheeded, framed destiny as an unstoppable force, echoing Roman beliefs about fate. By the classical era, Cassandra became a byword for accurate but dismissed warnings. Leaders who ignored seers or omens risked being compared to the Trojans, a cultural shorthand for folly. Her name carried a chilling weight. To speak like Cassandra was to prophesy ruin, yet to hear her name was to fear that ruin might already be approaching. In the end, Cassandra's myth endured not just as a tale of personal tragedy, but as a timeless metaphor for the terror of truth in a world that chooses not to listen.